Today we're talking about Alex Wright. Now, a lot of you may not know that name, but you may remember this. Now, just pretend that dance came from a tall, handsome German guy with blonde hair. I hope you enjoyed my dancing. You may never see it again, unless, of course, I do a video on Disco Inferno. Alex Wright was a second-generation superstar. His father, Brian Wright, was a big star in England. Alex was a German. His father trained him. He started wrestling at 16 in Germany and in Japan. And WCW found him in Germany when they were doing a tour in Germany, brought him over, trained him in the power plant some more, and he debuted in 1995 as Das Wunderkind Alex Wright and went on a winning streak before losing to Arn Anderson for the television title. He then continued his winning ways. And yes, he was known for dancing, including having a feud with Disco Inferno at this time over who the better dancer was. He competed in some Japanese tournaments that WCW held alongside New Japan Pro Wrestling. And then his push kinda slowed. And he had some losing days before he eventually turned heel and brought back his dancing, which he had kind of toned out toward the latter end of his original face run, and won the Cruiserweight title from Chris Jericho before eventually losing it back to Chris Jericho. And then won the television title, which he eventually lost to, I believe, Eddie Guerrero. A man who he lost to Disco Inferno, his old dancing rival. And eventually teamed with Disco Inferno as the dancing duo. But they did not hold the tag team titles as the dancing duo. He was never a member of the NWO. But he was never really pushed as a member of Team WCW either. His dancing was natural. Because what happened was, he started dancing like that at clubs, at techno clubs in Europe when he was 15, 16. But techno music was not big in the United States. But a member of WCW saw him dancing like that to techno music in the US and told him to do it on TV. Now, eventually he was taken off TV and he came up with the character of Berlin, a character I liked, and was put up with another big man character of The Wall, and re-debuted. Berlin only spoke German and was a heel, but Berlin never got a push and pretty much fizzled out. Then he re-debuted as Alex Wright and once again formed a tag team with Disco Inferno, the Boogie Knights, and won the tag team championship. And continued competing as a tag team until WCW ended. And once WCW ended, WWF chose not to buy out his contract, at which point he went back to Europe, started his own wrestling training center and his own wrestling federation, and that's what he does now. Join me Thursday or Friday morning for Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Bean.